Messages from Shaltazar, Reinventing You. Greetings, dear ones. We are Shaltazar, the Gavish Baninu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher. And we have come forth at this time to bring you divine wisdom. Wisdom that will hopefully make your life easier. What you are experiencing is difficult and challenging. You have just crossed the marker into what you refer to as a new year. The year that you are calling 2021. We know with what you have experienced in the past year, you want this one to be different. You want this one to be a better year. But let us explain to you, dear ones, that what is to come forth in this year is up to you and the collective consciousness. It is easy for you to say the world is very big and I am but one small individual. And we hear you say, what effect can I have on what is going to happen in 2021? And we would tell you that the effect you will have is enormous. The effect you will have is very significant. Although you may be but one of over 7.5 billion beautiful human souls on this planet, you are a very special individual. The Source has given you extraordinary gifts that were encoded in your DNA. With those gifts, you have the ability at this monumental time in human history to bring forth change. You can be the way showers of that change if you have the courage to do so. The way to bring forth that change is to begin with you. We suggest you start by taking inventory, by taking stock of yourself, so to speak. We ask you to look at your life in retrospect. Look back into the past year. Look back as far as you can into your life story. Your personal narrative was your training. It was your conditioning. Your personal history gave you the experiences that would bring you to this point in your life. Many of you have not taken advantage of your life circumstances by not looking at them from the perspective of learning and growth. Often you look at your upbringing from what you think was wrong, what did not go well, how you were treated, what you did not get, and how you failed. We suggest you begin to look differently at your personal autobiography. We would suggest that your life story has provided you a great education, one that you could not buy, one that you could not get from the finest learning institutions on your planet. Many of you think that education must come from books, from the knowledge of others, but that is not true. Books can bring you knowledge, but life can bring you wisdom. If you look at what was wrong, if you look at what did not happen, if you look at what was done to you, you will miss the wisdom that came from your personal history. And why is it so important that we learn from our personal history at this time, we hear you ask? Because this is the year of change. Even your numerology confirms this. And so we would suggest in this year of change, you begin to examine your life story and look at it through new lenses. Examine it as if it holds the key to how you can transform your life. By you changing, so too will your planet transform. We ask you to begin by contemplating what is most important in your life, not from a place of judgment, but simply from a place of observation. We would suggest that planet Earth has possibly lost its way. The citizens of your world have perhaps gone astray with their priorities, have gone astray with their values, have gone astray with what is truly important. We would suggest to you that you begin by re-examining your values, your priorities, and what is crucial to you. There is an opportunity to begin again. Do not simply reiterate using different words that which is important. Do not just paraphrase. Begin to meditate. Begin to reflect. Begin to ruminate. Begin to look deeper into what you think is most vital to you as an individual. Not what the world has told you, but what you truly believe. What is important when you begin to look at life from the bigger picture is not what you were taught, is not what you may think, is not what others have told you. It is time to begin to determine that for yourself. Join us on high. Come to the mountaintop so that you may look at the expansiveness called your life. Look to one side, that is your past, and see who you were. Many of you have unconsciously created yourself from what you experienced. Then look to the other side, which is your future. What do you want the future you to be? Do you want your past to define your future, or are you ready to change who you are? Let us suggest to you that the past cannot repeat in the future in its totality. When the past repeats, things will be different. For the energy on your planet has been altered. If you did something previously and got a certain result, now the calibration of energy has been changed. Duplicating that experience will not yield the same result. The law of cause and effect continues to operate, but with the energy recalibration, the source has tweaked the algorithm, so to speak. The consequences of your actions will be different than they were in the past. We invite you to stop doing the same things over and over again. We invite you, as we have told you before, to tear down the foundations of your beliefs and to begin afresh. It's time to change. To do so, you must consciously contemplate what you want your foundations to be. What are your values? What are your priorities? What are the most important things in your life? Many of you believe when we say important things that we refer to a job, a relationship, money, or possessions, that we mean things of the material world. But let us assure you that what you truly want in your heart of hearts is something else. You want feelings, not things. You want feelings of companionship. You want feelings of connectedness. You want feelings of abundance. You want feelings of contentment, harmony, joy, and most of all, you want feelings of love. So allow those feelings that you desire the most to be the building blocks of the future that begins now. This is the year of change, and in the linearity of your planet, the past is gone and the future is yet to come. Now is all you have. So in this now, begin to create the future that you desire. Begin to create it by understanding that the old must be torn down, and it is time to start anew, to begin again, to start over. You cannot keep building upon that which is broken and expect a positive result. However, we caution you that how you choose to tear down the fundamentals is very important. We suggest that if you can tear down that which no longer serves you from a place of love, it will be easier to rebuild anew from a more loving place. If you tear down the foundations that no longer serve you with anger, frustration, desperation, and resentment, then it will be more difficult to begin the rebuilding process in a way that allows you to get what you truly want. As we have told you, the energy of the input greatly affects the outcome. So remember to tear down that which no longer serves you from love, so you can rebuild what you truly want from love as well. We know it is difficult to dismantle that which is crumbling all around you because of what has occurred during the pandemic you have named COVID-19. But we ask you to forgive those that may not have given the greatest advice, for those that tried to get your world through this pandemic, for those whose beliefs are different than yours, for they were only human beings doing the best they could. The havoc on your planet was not created by the scientists, by the politicians, or by the institutions. No, the mayhem was created by the source itself, by recalibrating the energy on your planet, such that certain things would begin to collapse. No response would have prevented the chaos, for it was decreed by the source for purpose. Endings must occur in order for new beginnings to happen, and it is the time for new beginnings on your planet. Let go of your resentment. Let go of your frustration. Let go of your anger. Let go of your disappointment of what was. Begin to transmute your energy. Transmute all your lower and slower, uncomfortable feelings into love. And from that love, begin to open new doors. It will take courage, because you do not know what is behind those doors, but open them nonetheless. Come together in groups of common interest. Come together in collaboration and cooperation, so that the new doors may begin to open, so you may be able to build new foundations. For it is time, if you choose, to change your world, to build a new world order. We bring you this message from a place of love. Our love for you is unconditional and everlasting. Now go forth, dear ones, go forth in love and be the pioneers. Be the innovators that will change all of humanity. But first, you must begin to change yourself. You must begin to reinvent the person you were taught to be, so you can become the person you were meant to be.